So for time series, we use date underscore range method in Pandas. So this is a inbuilt Pandas inbuilt method. We will be using this method. So what is the purpose of this method? So this method generates the sequence of data points. Here in our case it is dates. So it will generate the dates for given specific intervals. So I'll specify either start date, end date. It will generate dates between those two between those 2 points. So here this date range is a Pandas method. It accepts start date, like start and end parameters. So it will generate the sequence of dates in between these 2 days. Okay, these 2 are parameters. Like we have other parameters also, frequency, time zone. So we have other parameters. Here in our example we have given start and end dates. సో ఇక్కడ డేట్ అండర్ స్కోర్ రేంజ్ అనేది ఏంటంటే ఇది ఒక పాండాస్ ఇన్బిల్ట్ మెథడ్. ఇది ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే ఇది సీక్వెన్స్ ఆఫ్ డేట్స్ని జనరేట్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎట్లా అంటే లైక్ ఇప్పుడు పీడీ డాట్ డేట్ అండర్ స్కోర్ రేంజ్ అని మనం కాల్ చేసి ఈ మెథడ్కి మనం స్టార్ట్ అండ్ ఎండ్ డేట్స్ పాస్ చేస్తున్నాము. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇక్కడ స్టార్ట్ డేట్కి ఎండ్ డేట్కి ఉన్న కంప్లీట్ సీక్వెన్స్ ఆఫ్ డేట్స్ అనేది మనకి రిజల్ట్ సెట్ వస్తుంది, ఐ మీన్ అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది. Okay, that is a functionality of date underscore range. Okay, to generate sequence of data points, that is dates, we use date underscore range method. Okay, those sequence of data points recorded as specific time intervals is called time series. Okay, this is recording a theory part. We'll start coding part. I'll create a new file. We do it as time series underscore. Okay, time series is fine. I'll rename it. Okay. So as we mentioned, this is a method present inside Pandas library. So for that, our first step is to import Pandas. So I have imported Pandas. Next, so I'll create a variable and I'll initiate the date underscore range. So we discussed that it will has different parameters, start, end, frequency, periods. So different parameters will be having. So I'll pass the start parameter. Start is equals to, in single quotes I'll pass 1/1/2018. So this is my start parameter. Okay, I'll give end parameter now. 1/05/2018. So this is my end parameter. Okay, now we'll print one. Okay, what we will use for loop here. We'll print individual values. For in one. Okay, we'll print the value. So here if you see what happened, it has given the dates from 2018 1st January to 5th January. Along with the time intervals we did not mention. So default time intervals will be zeros. Here year, month, date and time interval, time zone. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఏం జరిగిందంటే నేను స్టార్ట్ డేట్ ఎండ్ డేట్ ఇచ్చాను. సో తర్వాత ఏం చేశాను, జస్ట్ దాన్ని ప్రింట్ చేశాను ఫర్ లూప్. ఇది ఎందుకంటే ఫర్ లూప్ ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేస్తాం, బికాస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ సీక్వెన్స్. దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఇండివిజువల్ వాల్యూ, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ సీక్వెన్స్ ఆఫ్ డేట్స్, రైట్? సో ఇది ఒక సీక్వెన్స్ కాబట్టి ఫర్ లూప్ చేసి దాన్ని ప్రింట్ చేశాను.
Like where we can use this logic, where we can use this topic in real time.
So in real time, in weather forecasting, like we want to check what is the weather forecast in last 10 days, so that we can we can expect today's weather.
Okay.
Those kind of situations we'll use this kind of date ranges.
The PR1 means it is a variable only, right?
It is a variable. It's a variable name. I have given as PR1. Like you can give it anything, just a variable name. Okay. So here I have given only start and end dates without any frequency or anything. Suppose if you want to create a calendar, so virtual calendar, so then also we can, this kind of date underscore range will be useful. Okay. So one is like weather forecasting, one is calendar thing, and suppose I want to execute a particular Python program in between two specific dates. Every day I want to run that Python program, particular Python program. So that situations also we'll be using this one. That is called as a shift based execution. Okay. So like these are the different scenarios. We'll see our program. So here I have used only start and end dates. Now like what I'll do is I'll copy this. I'll create one more variable. Here what I'll do is I'll pass start and end date along with the frequency. Frequency is equals to 5h. So here ignore this, h is deprecated. You can ignore this. Okay, sorry, I have to change this variable name in for loop. Okay, it's a PR2, right? Okay. See here, if you see, what happened is it has started from 01 like 2018, and on the same day at 5 hours interval it has created one more time sequence, and from there again after 5 hours one more data is created. So it will repeat like after every 5 hours from January 1st till 2018 like 5th January. Okay, understood, right? So
so by default frequency 24 hours.
Yes, if you don't give anything, it will consider only the dates. No need of hours. It will not consider the hours.
Okay.
Yes, correct. So here if you have given a frequency as 5h, it will consider as 5 hours. So no. So that is with a specific start and end date. This is specific start and end date. This is with the frequency. The frequency 5. I'll create one. Frequency 5 hours. So here I'll create one more variable, PR3. So here what I'll give frequency as, I'll give m. So now, okay, just a minute. Okay, this is deprecated. Okay. So okay, sorry. So m means like here it is m means month. So I need to change the month. So this one, I'll change the month to 8 months, 8th month. So here if you see, I didn't use for loop, so it has printed complete thing. So here if you see, when I used the frequency is equals to ME, it will consider the months. So it will start from January till 8th month, it will execute like January, February. See, if you see, the month has increased. Okay. సో ఇక్కడ ఎంఈ అంటే మంత్. సో మనం ఇచ్చిన స్టార్ట్ డేట్కి ఎండ్ డేట్కి ఉన్న మిడిల్లో ఉన్న మంత్స్ లైక్ ఇంక్లూడింగ్ దిస్, ఈ మంత్స్ అనేది డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. సో ఇలా ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ లైక్ ఇక్కడ ఎంఈ అని ఇచ్చాం కదా, సో మనం అలా దానికి కూడా లైక్ సేమ్ హవర్స్కి ఇచ్చినట్టు లైక్ యూ కెన్ గివ్, సపోజ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు గివ్ 3 months. I'll create one more variable. So with interval of 3 months, it will create the date time. We'll can use this for loop also. Clear display. So here if you see, it created between these 2 dates with 3 months of intervals. Okay, this is with specify start date, end date and frequency in months. So next we have other option also, that is like I'll create one more variable. Give some other 5 is equals to pd dot date range. So here what I will do is I'll give the start date. So here we can give periods like equals to, I'll give 13. So then if you print PR5, so here if you see, from it started from this start date and it has given till 13 dates. This period is equals to 13 means it will consider the days. Okay, range of dates, it will provide the range of dates. Range of days or dates you can say. Okay, so this is one type of thing. So here similarly we have one more thing, pr6 equals to pd dot date underscore range. Here I'll give end date. This I have given as end date. It's equals to 13. Same again, I'll print this PR6. So here if you see, as I have given end date as 1/1/2018, the last one will be the given end date and it will go back like periods equals to 13, right? So it will means it will go back to the previous months, previous dates. That is January 2018. So it should go back to December 2017. So 31, 30, 29, the December month. It will go in reverse in 13 days. If you give end date, it will go reverse. It will, if you give start date, it will go to the forward. సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటి అంటే స్టార్ట్ డేట్ ఇచ్చేసి మనం పీరియడ్స్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 13 అని ఇస్తే ఈ డేట్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి 13 days ఫార్వర్డ్కి వెళ్తుంది, అవన్నీ యాడ్ అవుతాయి. ఒకవేళ మనం ఎండ్ డేట్ అని ఇచ్చామనుకోండి, ఇక్కడ 13 days బ్యాక్ వెళ్తుంది. ఇది లాస్ట్ డేట్ ఎండ్ డేట్గా కన్సిడర్ అయ్యి దీనికి ముందు దీంతో కలిపి 13 days బ్యాక్ వెళ్ళేసి అవి యాడ్ అవుతాయి. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఏంటంటే ఇండివిజువల్గా సపరేట్ ఓన్లీ స్టార్ట్ ఎండ్ డేట్ విత్ పీరియడ్స్. ఐ విల్ గివ్ PR7 ఈక్వల్స్ టు pd dot date range. So here in this case we will give both start and end dates. I'll give 01, 03, I'll give 2017. So this is my start date. What I'll give as end date. End date I'll give as 2018 I'll give. So here I'll give, now I'll pass the periods equals to 13. So print PR7. So here we have given start date, end date and periods equals to 13. So here if you see, okay, so it has started from 2017 013. It has moved to forward. Forward till how many? 13 days. This is using start, end and periods 13. So we have start, like initially we have given only start with periods, end with periods and within 2 intervals of time with periods.
But it is not 13 days gap, right?
I didn't get you. Which one was it?
Means the period equals to 13, what it does?
This is the frequent, like within 13 days of gap, like 13 days interval.
Okay.
So we have seen start end with one frequency 5 hours, start end with frequency, monthly frequency, 3 months frequency, and start periods, end periods, like start and end periods. And we have other one more thing. Now we'll see. We have one more thing is a time zone. So here we have to specify start, end date, frequency, and time zone. We have mentioned, right? Now we'll see the example for time zone. So ER8 is to PD dot date range. So here I give start, so I give is equals to 13. So here time zones, we'll have different time zones. No need to remember the value of time zone. You can browse and you can, whichever time zone you want, you can give that. So I have seen like Tokyo. This is one time zone. So print PR8. Sorry, I missed something.
I think Tokyo is not an issue.
Oh, it is correct actually. T is equals to Asia / Tokyo. PD dot date range start equals to 1/1/2018. Okay, it's actually periods, plural here. This is plural, right? Sorry, I forgot. Okay. So this will give the this will give the days with the time zones, Asia / Tokyo time zones. Okay, this is using time zone, periods and start date. And like here, like this can have like different time zones. One more example, like if you want UPR9. This is one time zone. So it is given American New York time zone. So here we have one more option so here I have got America / New York. This is the American New York time zones, right? So now here we have one more option we can convert this time zones also. So just a minute. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll create one more variable. I'll create some here. Then I'll create. So here we have this PR9 as America time zone, right? PR9 dot. So we have a method called tz_convert. So this will convert the time zones. So I want to convert the PR9 time zone. So I want to convert it into some different time zone okay, this is a different time zone. So it will convert into different time zones. So from America / New York time zone to Europe London using this TZ converter. Okay. Yeah. So this is regarding the time zones, time series and date_range different parameters and how to access them. Everyone understood, right? Any questions or doubts?
So the last is syntax sorry. Scroll down. Like converts.
Yeah, okay.
ఇక్కడ మనకి ఈ టూ
ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేసామంటే న్యూ యార్క్ టైం జోన్ తీసుకున్నాము. ఈ తీసుకున్న టైం జోన్ ని మనము ఆ వేరియబుల్ నేమ్ డాట్ TZ_convert అని చెప్పి మనకి ఏ టైం జోన్ కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలో ఆ టైం జోన్ మెన్షన్ చేశాను ఇక్కడ.
ఇక్కడ మనకి 2018 101 ఉంది కదా సార్. ఇక్కడ తర్వాత 2 అంటే ఒక్కొక్క ఆల్టర్నేట్ గా వెళ్తుంది సార్ డేట్స్ అనేది.
టైం జోన్ ఇది ఈ యూరోప్ లండన్ టైం జోన్స్ ఇవన్నీ. సో ఇది ఫస్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఈ ఫార్మాట్ ఏంటంటే ఫస్ట్ డేట్ వస్తుంది, దాని పక్కన ఆ పర్టికులర్ టైం జోన్ వస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ డేట్ టైం జోన్ అవి జస్ట్ కామా సపరేటెడ్ వాల్యూస్. డేట్, ఇయర్, మంత్, డేట్, టైం జోన్స్.
ఓకే సార్, క్లియర్ సార్.
Okay, so just a minute. Yeah, sorry. So here we have seen converting of given time zone for different time zones. So here we'll see one more example. So now here we can one more option we have. Suppose I want to like see all the Mondays in a particular month. Consider like this is okay. I want to generate a list of like only days that are Mondays in this current month. That is May. So this is May, right? Like we'll see how to generate that. Suppose I want to see only Mondays. So I'll pd dot date and pd dot date underscore range. So here my start date is, so I want to I'll pass based on the year 2025 5th 01. So year, month, date I passed this, and end date I'll pass. End equals to, so 2025 05 31st May. So we have frequency. So frequency will accept. So W is week, MON. So I want to see only the months. Print Mondays. Here if you see, it has printed only Mondays. Okay. So I have given start date, end date, frequency is equals to week, Monday. Okay. Now, okay. Now what I'll do, I convert it into a data frame now. Like df equals to pd dot data frame. So here what I'll do, my dates are Mondays. df. So here if you see, I have created a data frame with this dates. Okay, 5, 12, 19, 26 are Mondays in current month. Okay, we have a number of options here. You need to like, based on situation, you will get in touch with which we have to use. అండర్స్టూడ్ రైట్. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే జస్ట్ మనం స్టార్ట్ డేట్ ఎండ్ డేట్ ఇచ్చాము. ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ అనేది ఏంటంటే నాకు కరెంట్ మంత్లో ఓన్లీ మండేస్ కావాలి. సో నేను ఏం చేశానంటే స్టార్ట్ డేట్ అనేది May 1st ఇచ్చాను, ఎండ్ డేట్ May 31st ఇచ్చి ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ ఏం చేశారంటే పర్టికులర్ ఎవ్రీ వీక్లో మనకి మండే మాత్రమే కావాలి. సో ఆ డేట్స్ మనకు కావాలి. సో ఆ డేట్స్ ఈ కండిషన్ ఇలా రాసుకుని ఫెచ్ చేశాను. జస్ట్ తర్వాత జస్ట్ ఇది మనకి ఒక డేటా ఫ్రేమ్లోకి ఇన్సర్ట్ చేశాను. Okay. So any questions still here? So in real time we'll not use we'll not directly print this one. We'll create a data frames and we'll perform our data cleaning or whatever action we want to perform. We'll perform on the data frames itself. So in all the above, we'll convert them into data frames and we'll work on the data frames only. Directly we will not work on these variables. We'll insert these variables like these values into a particular existing data frames, and based on that data frame, we'll work on the data frame itself.